What is this? This APC man that mentioned, I saw it online, that talked about us, if we have elders in our family, if we have people in our family, the elders, the Igwes and co, family members. I'm not going to lie to you. Paul kind of attacked him, but I beg to differ. For the man was right. Yes, we have elders, we have family members, we have Igwes, we have elderly people, so to speak. But the question is, how come none of them don't make any input? They have. Our Igwe of our village have. Prominent members have. Our cousins and aunties, our aunties, all of them, uncles, all of them have. Peter doesn't listen to anybody. See, I'm not trying to put Peter down. I'm not trying to make him look bad. I'm not trying to say I'm a saint. I'm just trying to say there is nothing humanly possible that people, not just me now, people have not done. Emekofo, Letifa Yuba, Dantata, name them, prominent men, governors, ministers, everybody. Once they hear from him, they hear from me, they hear from Peter, and they're making a final submission, and the submission is not going towards Peter's favor, it will explode and walk out. Steady, steady, steady. They got tired and they forgot about it. I also got tired and I forgot about it and moved on. Why am I still always involved? I don't understand. 8 years. For 8 good years, I have not had anything to do with PSquare. For 8 years. I have survived outside PSquare for 8 years. Now, that is the biggest problem. To look for a way to go and twist the EFCC situation to make it look fraudulent. The address he was talking about, if my wife having her people's address, was the address of the account opener. The accountant that opened the account address. He went and picked what account opener. Oh, they opened an account with their address and now came out and said the Ajayi Coca Street or whatever in Yaba is my wife's home address. My wife has never lived on the island. She came from Warri to Jakonde. From Jakonde, me and her met, and the rest is history. How did you see an address and just concluded that it's my wife's home address? If not that you are looking for a way to just put that thing out there, that these people are fraudulent. Nosa Entertainment has been existing for 11 years. It became a shocker for you. Seeing it after 11 years. So Mr. Morgan was signed on Nosa Entertainment since 11 years. It's like me coming out to say P Classic is a shocker for me. Oh, I'm just seeing it. It's a secret company. Or me coming out to say Root Ball Record is a surprise. It's a secret company because I don't have any affiliation to do with it. Your P Classic, it doesn't have any affiliation with me. Everybody has their own separate company that they run aside PSquare. I also have mine. So what is the problem? So the EFC investigation is still on. So I was able to get my petition in place against PSquare because that's the only way I can defend myself. If they were all busy focused on my account to see what Peter alleged I was having as PSquare royalty, I couldn't get them to focus on their account to see the evidence that what I am having, they are also having their own share. So I have to go and put in a petition so that they can now have authorization from me officially to look into their accounts so that they can bring everything that has to do with PSquare process. They go put them for the table. They go see what everybody gets in. What they get back their account. So basically, that is what my petition was all about, and that is, I believe, what the investigation is on. I'm not, the EFCC are doing a very good job. They are very thorough. Bro, I'm not going to lie to you. If you are in trouble, if you do anything illegal, and EFCC put their touchlight on you, no go free, don't go anywhere. Those people are very, very thorough. Then they tell me where I changed money 16, 17 years ago. I don't even remember. I don't even know people I even send the money to. So, now, what is giving me a heartache mostly about this EFCC stuff was Peter never, not once, came to me and said, brother, please, I'm having some issues with this money thing. I saw this money going to your account, or I saw this thing. How did he see the money going to my account? He never came to me. In December, end of December, I remember the picture I took with my son that I posted. End of December to early January, I saw him. He walked into my compound when I was going out with my son. When I was going to the compound to play with my son. He was like, hey, how are you? Uncle Papa is here. He played with my son and everything. He now asked me for a hand tool that I had. I told my boy to get it for him, and he now left. Only for me to, 2 months later, to be invited by the EFCC. And when I saw the petition, my heart skipped a bit. I was like, oh my God. This guy came to my compound to come and play with my son, knowing fully well he just wrote and submitted a petition against me. I couldn't put that together. I almost lost my mind. Wait, you were just playing with my son 2 months ago. And looking at your petition and the date, it was very obvious you have already submitted a petition against me, and you came and put up a face. You smiled with me, and you played with my son, and you borrowed my tool from me and left. I can't get that out of my mind. It's hard. It's so hard. I can't. It's hard. Not that I don't want to. I've tried so much to see if I can forget that. It's just not leaving my head. You said I was taking money that I am entitled to. You get your royalty when it's due, you share into 3. Paul gets his own, he shares into 3. I get my own, I share into 3. PSquare had issues, you stopped sharing. I told Paul, stop sharing too. Let everybody keep what they get. And it has been like that for over 4.5 years. PSquare came back together. I did the noble thing. I brought it back to the fold again. Everybody continued sharing again. But till date, 2.5 years later, after they came back, Paul is still not sharing, Peter is still not sharing. They get it, they keep it to themselves. I said, no problem, let me move on with my life. I still ended up in EFCC. Because once you mention Jude, I mentioned PSquare inside it, the person to carry the blame is already available.